Hello everyone, Faraway Prepper here. Welcome back to the channel. Have you noticed that more people than ever in our society seem to be going completely crazy? And when I say crazy, I don't mean it in a fun, non-threatening way. All over the United States, we are seeing people go psycho and commit some of the most heinous acts of violence imaginable. In fact, many of them seem like they have been pulled right out of an extremely violent Hollywood movie. And it seems like the solutions that politicians come up with only make things worse. Look at what happened in Canada a few days ago. And just in case you didn't know, Canada has strict laws in regards to firearms. And they still experience violent crimes because criminals will use anything that's available to them to commit crimes. They will use knives, sticks and stones, plastic bags, their own hands if they have to. In my opinion, politicians are ignoring the gigantic elephant in the room, which is mental health. That's what happens when you remove from society the values, the common sense, and the principles that made us civilized in the first place. There's little to no respect for nothing these days. As fellow citizens, we don't have shared values anymore. Used to be the belief in a higher power, right? Remember? In God we trust? But that's out the window. Used to be the Constitution of the United States of America. More specifically, the Bill of Rights. But as Americans, we can't even agree on that anymore. The more we become technologically advanced and sophisticated, the more we lose our humanity. Schools all over the nation have become indoctrination institutions where they tell you what to think, not how to think. People are confused about everything these days. They don't even know what they are, who they are, and where they're going. That's why we are in trouble. There's an old saying that says, the ruin of a nation begins in the home of its people. And that's exactly what I meant when I said that mental health is the main reason of our problems. Just listen to the lyrics of the top 10 songs right now. Watch popular movies, TV shows, and video games. They are filled with garbage for the mind. And they are so disconnected from the values and principles that made us prosper as a nation. Now, very quickly, before I continue, please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and also hit the thumbs up because by doing that, you will help spread this important message to more people, and I greatly appreciate it. I'd like to continue with the following. Once upon a time, our major cities were highly civilized places that were filled with highly civilized people. In fact, there was a time when even the largest cities were sparkling clean and people dressed up in their best outfits just to have a walk around downtown without being concerned that they might be suddenly attacked. You don't believe me? Watch here on YouTube video footage from the 1940s and 1950s and you'll see what I'm talking about. Kids back then had honorable role models. The family was strong. Schools gave you a proper education. People had shared values. We were united. We were indeed the United States of America. And even if we disagreed on something, we still respected each other. Even if we made mistakes, we took responsibility and we learned from them. But now, everything has changed. Crime rates are surging all over the nation. Open-air drug markets have become commonplaces in many communities. An epidemic of homelessness is rapidly growing from coast to coast. And there are countless marauders that fearlessly roam the streets searching for their next victims. It doesn't take a genius to decipher why so many Americans have been leaving the cities in recent years. Our once great cities are degenerating into crime-infested, chaotic places, and it is getting worse with each passing day. And a society with a degenerate culture will inevitably collapse. If we do not rescue our culture, there is no future for America. I wish that more people would realize this, because time to turn things around is rapidly slipping away. Now, I would appreciate greatly if you could consider helping support the channel through Patreon. It's only a couple of bucks a month, but hey, it means the world to me. There's a link to my Patreon page in the description section down below. Alright my friends, thanks for watching, God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Faraway Prepper out.